But what's going to shock you even more is Alan Glover, the hitman, took the film people and my lawyers to the zoo and show him where he hid a murder weapon. Their plan was to kill me to start with.
Oh my God. Hello?
This call is from a federal prison. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Joe.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call, you may begin speaking now.
Oh my God. It's been like...
I'm a little early. Is that okay?
It's perfect. I'm just so grateful you're here finally.
It took a while. You know, I'm not in a normal prison. I'm in a medical center, and we live in dorms. So they've been replacing the ceilings, and they've been locking us outside during the day when they do that. And that's what happened with them other phone calls.
Oh, well, that's okay. I totally understand. I want to jump in real quick to the questions. Yeah. So we ended last time. You started to tell us a little bit about, the new evidence that was found in your favor. And I want to just go back over that again. We got cut off during it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to look at it, or you need me to tell you what it is?
No, I want you to tell me what the new evidence that they did find.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When the government turned on Jeff and took his animals away and raided his zoo, he thought he was going to get back at him. Okay. So he, Jeff, and Lauren, and Alan, and James all gave my lawyers their cell phones. Okay? And they thought that they deleted everything that they didn't want us to have, but they forgot to clean the cache files. Okay, so my lawyer recovered 700 phone recordings and videos, and they were recording the feds the whole time. So every time the feds told them how to lie or how to fabricate text messages or anything to set me up and convict me, we've got it now.
Oh my God. So have you given that all to, I know Trump was looking at this, right? Did you tell him?
Trump has got everything. The White House has everything. And part of the stuff, if you go to 𝐬𝐿ExoticOfficial.com, I believe they've got these on there. They've got the recordings even off of Jeff's phone and Lauren's phone of where they were raping people, girls at the zoo.
Holy shit, Joe.
Yeah, they were drugging and raping girls at the zoo. And see, I knew this was all going on. That's why I left the zoo. But I knew too much. So that's why they had to put me in prison.
Got it. I was like, why you? Why were they after you for? That's okay.
And then James, off of his phone, the lawyers got hundreds of fake driver's licenses, social security cards, and everything else where he was bank fraud and ordering stuff online to sell out of his liquidation store.
Unbelievable.
Under other people's names and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And we've got copies of the leases out in Las Vegas that they used under fake names, and that's where they were sex trafficking all those Asian girls out in Las Vegas. It's insane what we have. It's insane. But the weirdest part is they got on Tiger King 2, season 2, and admitted to perjury.
Yeah, you said that. I was like...
And Alan Glover took him to the zoo and showed him where he hid a murder weapon. Him and Jeff's original plan was to kill me.
Yes.
And I don't understand why no charges have been filed and why I'm still here.
Me either.
from a federal prison.
So you became one of the most famous people on the planet overnight. And when you look back at that explosion of fame, do you see it as a gift or a curse or something entirely different?
Well, I really don't know. Because I've never seen it. But, I wonder sometimes if that is why I can't get a pardon or can't get a fair trial.
I would think that would work in your favor more.
Well, I would have thought so too, but apparently the last 5 years it hasn't.
Yeah.
But, I only have 4 more years left.
Or 2 more
If I don't,
months, like you said.
if I don't get a pardon, so when I do get out of here, it's going to be a gift because I'm going to be able to do 10 times more charity work than I did before.
Yeah. Did you always feel like you were going to be famous, or did like the fame surprise you?
Well, I started, I was a police chief on TV at the age of 19.
Mhm.
And then I was a paramedic, and then I built a pet store, and then I started doing my charity work at the pet store. We raised some money and flew a lady all the way to Boston for surgery and everything else. And I've been in the news, man, since I was 15.
15?
Yeah, so that's not nothing new to me, And then when we built the zoo, I started 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞𝐿.com. And actually, I was the first person to ever have a podcast. We didn't call it a podcast then. We called it an online TV show.
Yeah.
And so when I started that, then I had close to 70,000 people at night watch.
Wow. Do you feel like if you could go back, would you choose fame or no?
Absolutely not. No, the fame doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the same when I get out of here. It's not going to change who I am. I want to go to Mexico. I want to get George. I want to go get a house, and I want to do what I can do because I want to get really involved with a baby elephant orphanage in Africa.
Yeah, you said that, and you told me about the smiles. You wanted to do the.
And then I want to get involved with the orangutan orphanage too.
Yeah.
But my Operation Smile program to help fix little kids' faces is going to be my main goal because I want to set a goal when I get out to fix 5,000 little kids' faces.
Yes. Do you feel people are more real in prison than in the outside world because society is getting super artificial lately?
And in here they're not artificial. I mean, they're all scammers. They're all hustlers.
Yeah.
Looking to make a buck on you somehow. But out in the world, just by watching TV and the news, because I really stay up with the news. It's just like the elections last night. And the Democrats won everything because the Republicans have kind of been a little two-faced along the way the last 10 months.
I agree.
And this really, as much as I love President Trump, this needs to be a wake-up call for him.
Yeah, I know.
Because if things don't turn around before midterms, they're going to lose the power that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I could, if he would have pardoned me, because I have the entire Libertarian Party behind me, and you know how political I am.
Yeah.
If he would have pardoned me when he pardoned the 𝐟𝐶𝐬s, I probably could have pushed every one of those people over the line because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I got behind Mr. Albanese in Australia, okay, and he won.
Yeah.
But we invited Jack to the one that was running for New Jersey governor. We had a free 𝐬𝐿 concert in New Jersey about a month and a half ago, and they invited Jack, and Jack wouldn't give us the time of day, and look what it cost him.
Well, has being stripped from freedom made you more free in any way?
Do what?
Has being stripped from freedom made you more free in any way? Like mentally, emotionally? Has it, I guess, freed your mind?
Free?
Yeah, like
No.
freed your mind at all?
Made me realize who people are as far as face value, and it made me realize that needing to be the biggest and the best is nothing, because in here you're nothing.
Yeah.
So and
This call is from a federal prison.
that was probably my biggest downfall was the zoo. It was never big enough. I had to be the biggest and the best, and look what it got me.
Yeah. So, Joe, when you're locked up and you're like surrounded by limitation and like heaviness, how do you flip your frequency? Like, what's your process like when your mind starts to spiral? Like, do you get up and move your body? Like, I know that people like work out a lot. Like, what do you do before the thoughts like take over to where you're looping?
I spend a lot of time at recreation. I
Okay.
probably spend 7 hours a day outside.
Yeah. That's
Working out, walking. After George left, I got a little depressed and slept a lot. But and now I'm back to fighting to get out of here. Doing interviews and working out. So when I do get home, I'm not some fat slob. But there's a couple people that I hang around with in here, and we walk the track and work out, play basketball. So
well, we have 4 minutes left.
That's how you do it. You got to stay busy, or your mind will drive you nuts in here.
Right, and that was my next question: is what have you learned about the power of your own mind in there? And you said to stay busy. So thank you for answering that before I asked.
The power of your own mind. I spent 2 years and 8 months in solitary confinement. And let me tell you what the power of your own mind can do to you. I will never be the same ever, because I can watch just a regular movie on the tablet and almost break down crying because it fucked me up that bad.
Yeah, I can't imagine. What has been the single hardest moment you've endured in prison, and what did it teach you, if anything?
That was in Grady County. It's federal holdover when I was going through trial. Where I don't know if you've ever seen the bloody pictures that they post every once in a while. I think.
No.
Sexually assaulted by a guard and beat and tied into a chair naked and put in the shower for so long the skin came off my arms. That's the worst that I've been through.
Oh my God.
And what did it teach me?
Yeah.
The police are and the people that are supposed to be upholding the law are some of the crookedest bastards on the planet.
I agree. So sorry that you dealt with all of this. If you were gone tomorrow, what would you want the world to know about you or life in general?
That Netflix was full of crap. I'm not a meth head. I'm not in prison for animal abuse. And I want to be remembered for my charity work, because that was what drove me every day, was helping people.
Wow. You are an amazing individual, Joe. Like, I wanted to tell you, this has been one of the most inspiring interviews I've done for myself.
Well, I appreciate it.
For myself. Yeah. Like, as you've helped me, like, look at the world a lot differently. Like, every time I start to go on my complaining, routes, I think of you, and I'm like, hey, but look how positive he is and how joyful he is and how he can still make people laugh and laugh himself in the worst conditions. So
I don't know if you know much about libertarians, but get behind the Libertarian Party, because we stand for freedom.
Yeah.
And the truth.
The truth.
And I think if anything, they're going to be the ones to help me get out of here.
Yeah.
But be my voice. That's all I ask.
Well, I'm manifesting you getting out of there, Joe, real quick.
I appreciate it.
All right. And I just want to thank you so much for, giving me this opportunity to interview you.
Be sure to send my people a link, okay, whenever you get this done, so they can spread it around for you.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much. And
all right, sweetie.
All right, honey. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.